Okay, this is video number 2 for you, private reading. This reading is actually recorded on May 13th, 2020. We're starting with the first video, a connection from the first video, which are these 3 rocks and the beautiful sunflower picture. We focused on move to Florida or visit to Florida, and both pieces of information came through. So we're going to use that to start. Then I wanted to focus on the job situation, career situation. There's a differentiation here. Career feels more like a life purpose thing, and job feels a little more like a money need. So instantly it split like this energetically. Then we got, related to career, we got cosmic flower. The 1 and the 8 in numerology equals 9. You can go ahead and Google and look up the meaning of 9 in numerology. Here's some information about the career related to purpose, the purpose of work or career. The frequency of the cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. So it sounds like the opportunity that you're really seeking, that you want when you say the word career, is something that's meaningful and purposeful. Work that is meaningful and purposeful. The energy of this image actually has a ton of red in it, which is grounding energy, connected to earth, so helps with manifesting. Also, grounding energy helps you to feel safe. The metaphor of the flower is unfolding. The energy of cosmic, so that means in progress, flower, in progress. Opening up, unfolding, you're in process. Cosmic means universe, so the universe supports you. I don't know if you can tell here, but the background, the square part of this, is all a dark, dark green, which actually matches that Serenity rock. That's actually dark, dark green also, from your very first reading. So there's a bit of a connection there. All right, so that's the first piece with the purpose, career related to purpose. Now, the second level in regards to job, the second level is the energy of money or financial security, because you get a job so that you can provide for yourself, right? Pay your bills and all that stuff. And this is the card that came, Universal Love, 44. 44 is a powerful ascended master number. 44 is the energy of clearing. So this idea of I have to have a job, I just need money, the idea that a job is a bad thing and money is something that I'm like a prisoner of, must be cleared. Instead, in place of it, universal love. This is not suggesting that you love job, but what you're really looking to when you say career versus job is that you're really wanting to do something that you love, which comes back to this. The fact that this has cosmic flower, remember, universe, the universe supports you. It's all about the energy of attraction, law of attraction. Universal love, that's another connection. So there's not that much differentiation between a career or a job. Underlying, you want to do something that you like, that you enjoy, that feels good, and that pays well. But we've got to separate the money from this equation, because the money is breeding a fear, a grounded, solid foundation of fear, old patterns. You don't want that. You want to focus on the universal love energy. So look at the colors here. You've got some reds. Do you see those reds? The red dots in the corner there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So grounded energy comes through those red dots. Those points of light connect you to earth, which helps you to manifest. And those, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the red energy, this kind of looks like a compass. If you look at it, north, south, east, west, and the places in between. So it's not as specific as north, south, east, west. The places in between are just as important as your primary focus, as the foundation. Okay, so that's part of the energy. Information. Sorry, I'm leaning so funny because I have a huge spread of all these cards. I'm probably going to do 2 videos here for you. So let's check this out, related to job, related to making money. The frequency of universal love activates connection. The connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. Perhaps you're putting too much pressure on yourself when you consider a job when you consider a career, when you're using that as the foundation for the choices you make for your life, that kind of sounds like old patterns. And right now, during this lifetime, in May 2020, we are all about clearing the old patterns. So, career and job, we got to find a new way to talk about this. It can't be purpose versus money. It can be purpose and money. It can be career and a job that I love. It doesn't have to be one or the other. We got to find a different word for career and job. Maybe we'll just say work. Maybe we'll say joyful work. Okay? Because the money piece is like fear-based. We do not want to connect to that. Based on your old patterns, we want to connect to it in a new way. So then what I did was I said, okay, let's do a bridge of connection. First, I started with these two cards close together, and then I put them apart. And I said, let's do a bridge of connection. Let's get some rocks in here like we did the first one. So I picked a couple rocks. This one's that orange, which is sacral chakra, drive, desire, career, ambition, passion. It's like a terracotta, Arizona kind of color. It's that kind of grounded orange, which you also had orange over here, didn't you? Yes, you did. And then, but it's a little more muted, so it's a little more subtle, but it's abundant, so it's a strong energy. This is more of a mustard color, which is a little bit of a muted color that connects to the solar plexus, sacral chakra, solar plexus, womb space, pelvis, low belly. So abundance, acceptance, job, money, universal love. The layers of a compass is not just straightforward. There are multiple directions you can go. And acceptance. This is finding a new way to view your job, career, work in the world. Your work in the world is not job, just sounds like I'm working at Sbarro Pizza. This is old school. We got to reframe this. We've got to come to a place of acceptance of the past so that we can embrace the future. And abundance is here. And it was the left side, the career, energy of abundance, life purpose, was definitely a stronger side for you. That's definitely where you'd rather be. But here is an opportunity for healing, I think, and transmuting or changing the energy. So then, I should say here, this is the card deck I used for that. Sacred geometry activation, so it helps to set energy. It's a grid system, a pattern of energy clearing and awareness, information, that kind of thing. Energy flow, which is what you want when you're talking about job and you need to make changes and stuff. Next, these cards look familiar, don't they? These are the Denise Lynn cards that you have. Next, I got this card, which at first I thought, oh, this is kind of out of place. What the heck? And I was like, no, it's actually perfect. Embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. You are in a place of freedom. You would never have these considerations or these decisions to make or these choices had you not experienced the pain of the transition from your last position. And that was a career, not a job. But that career gave you a lot of money, which also gave you a lot of security, which also gave you a lot of imprisonment, confinement, restriction, misery, suffering, and expectation. Wow, gee, how do we really feel about that? Now you're in an opportunity to embrace enthusiasm. And isn't it embrace the word I used instead of acceptance? The acceptance of the past and the past patterns that you've had around work, to allow yourself to embrace a better opportunity for tomorrow for you. Not just as a job. This is so beyond that. This is so beyond that. It's what do you want? And all the energies of all these little butterflies that are here in this little gal's hand, the butterflies, there's 4 of them, which is 4 pillars of light. Your angels, your healing team, your spiritual protectors are near you and with you. Archangel Ariel is also very present. That's what the lavender and purple background is for her. Each one of those butterflies does represent a spiritual guide or healing helper for you. It looks like Archangel Michael is the blue, Archangel Raphael is the red, and then you've got 2 additional archangels or spirit guides. Could be a totem animal, could be a loved one in the afterlife, but you have 4 that are very close to you helping you out. Appreciate this time and embrace it. Then the next layer that I asked for more intel about career. And I was kind of going through this same thing, thinking kind of career on this side, crisscrossing with career on the left and on the right job. And we got this miracles card. This is like Aladdin. This is a genie from Aladdin. This is like the magic carpet ride. That's what every time I see this card reminds me of the magic carpets, the magical experience I had at Disney World. That's what this reminds me of. This could potentially be an indication that part of your ideal career would be working with Disney or working in Florida in some capacity where you get to be near Disney so you have access to it all the time or much more often than you would if you were here in Minnesota. It says, expect the wondrous to emerge. This might mean, instead of something very specific related to Disney, this might mean that you are limitless in your choices. What do you want? Do you want to work at a college? Does that sound like fun to you? Do you want to go back to school and get some more education because you like to learn more things? Do you really want to work in HR? If so, what area do you like? What do you prefer? Do you like training and development? Do you want to be a trainer? Do you like training on software stuff? Do you like training on, laws and things like that? Do you like benefits? Do you like helping people understand what kind of health insurance they can get or what they need to do for their retirement? What do you like about HR? Allow yourself to be open. Miracles is what is possible. Another word for miracles is possibilities. And I love the word emerge. That feels really good. That means allow them to unfold or come forward, which relates to flower, the imagery of the flower. A flower emerges. This is curious to me, and I just got to say, so then I got the word soulmate here, related to career and job, which might mean that you are going to meet somebody at work. It could mean that going to Florida doesn't really have a lot to do with your job, your job, but it might have something to do with your path and relationships. So it just might be that something bigger is at play here. Now, I don't like to make predictions, but I'm just saying, could be more than